If you are watching this, you are either fighting to stay clean from cocaine or you are thinking about it. And let me tell you, it's not just a physical detox, it is a mental war. One day you're motivated, ready to change your life. The next you are depressed, sad, anxious. To be honest, you end up getting discouraged, questioning why you're even still here. But I'm telling you, you're worth it. Keep going. This is the emotional roller coaster through sobriety. But I'm telling you, there's a way through it. And today, I'm gonna show you how to get through addiction without crashing. If you are new here, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh McCauley. I'm an online fitness and sobriety coach. I help those struggling with cocaine, gambling, alcohol, all of the above, and mental health. I have found that helping others is my passion. I went to rehab, I got better, and I continue to learn and grow every single day. So if you are new here, please give a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. We are just about at 500 subscribers. I am blessed to have every single one of you guys. I'm going to continue posting, continuing giving knowledge. And if you're interested, I offer one-on-one coaching. So DM me on Instagram, JoshMcCauley_, if you're interested in learning more about that. But let's get into the video. The first thing we're gonna be covering is the emotional chaos that cocaine withdrawal will give you. When you first quit, your brain wants to go into shock and it's overwhelming. Numbing your emotions, your stress, your anxiety, your boredom, and numbing it with this substance of power. Now when you quit, everything that you've been hiding is rushing back. Some of the most common emotions that come about when you are going through withdrawal. Anxiety and panic attacks. A lot of you guys will notice this specifically with alcohol. When you wake up, you're hungover, you have anxiety. All you want to do is continue to drink to get it away, not have it anymore. Another thing is irritability and explosive anger. That was a huge one that I faced with. I was popping off on my family members, my friends. I was an asshole. And I was angry until I had that substance. Depression and hopelessness. You are getting all of this false dopamine. It's max dopamine. And when you're coming down, you skyrocket or you go way down. And it's that feeling of hopeless, that feeling of not being okay. You have insomnia and racing thoughts. Your mind is going crazy. You don't have the substance anymore. You're like, I need it. And it's even keeping you up at night. And the last one is guilt and shame. This goes for a lot of people getting sober, regardless of the drug it is. You feel hopeless. You feel sad. You feel like you're different than everybody else. But I'm telling you, you can get through it. But these are common, so don't feel like you're alone. Some of the most common emotions that come about when you are going through withdrawal. Anxiety and panic attacks. A lot of you guys will notice this specifically with alcohol. When you wake up, you're hungover, you have anxiety. All you want to do is continue to drink. To irritability and explosive anger. That was a huge one that I faced with. I was popping off on my family members, my friends. I was an asshole. I was angry until I had that substance. Depression and hopelessness. You are getting all of this false dopamine. It's max dopamine, and when you're coming down, you skyrocket or you go way down. And it's that feeling of hopeless, that feeling of not being okay. You have insomnia and racing thoughts. Your mind is going crazy. You don't have the substance anymore. You're like, I need it. And it's even keeping you up at night. And the last one is guilt and shame. This goes for a lot of people getting sober, regardless of the drug it is. You feel hopeless. You feel sad. You feel like you're different than everybody else. But I'm telling you, you can get through it. But these are common, so don't feel like you're alone. Part 2, we're going to be talking about why most people relapse emotionally. They don't love the drug. They are attached to the emotion that it makes them feel. Because at the end of the day, people aren't relapsing because they just love cocaine. They are relapsing because they are escaping the emotional pain that they are enduring. They feel bored. They feel sad. They've had a long day at work. They got in a fight with their wife. They're using anything to be able to use this drug to feel better about themselves because the dopamine gives you way up here. When you don't have healthy tools to deal with sadness, regret, chaos, you turn back to the one thing that gave you comfort. And that is why if you don't find new ways to handle your emotions, you will fall back on your drug. You have to keep innovating and find things that work for you to deal with your emotions, whether it's a therapist, working out, joining clubs, keeping busy, working more. The next thing we're going to be covering is how to control your emotions through sobriety. How to take that control back. So let's get into it. The first thing that we're going to do to get control of our emotions is name the emotion out loud. I feel pissed. I feel angry. I feel sad. Because once you address what you're feeling, you can work on it. Emotions will lose power when you bring them to light. Number 2, change your psychology. Move your body, run, do 20 push-ups, go on a walk, go on a hike. I don't care how strong you are, you will never outthink your emotions. You have to move, you have to keep active, and it will take your mind off of it. And you'll end up feeling better after you do a challenging task like going on a walk, lifting weights. Number 3, one of the biggest things for me was to use a journal. Get your thoughts out, put them on a paper, because when you express it, when you get it out, you're not holding it in anymore, and you release that. This will rewire your mind in a way to think rather than react. You are getting your thoughts out rather than just acting on your emotions, quickly, impulsively going to get a bag, going to get a drink. You're writing out your emotions, you are working through them, you are thinking them through. Number 4, one of the biggest ones is call someone who understands. And this isn't just call some random person, just call your family. Call someone who's been there, who's been in your shoes, who's been stuck, who can understand your emotions and understand your frustrations. So if you're going through addiction, you need to call someone who has recovered or who's working through it. And you can find people like that at AA, NA. You can find a sober support like myself. If you DM me, I will DM you back for free. You don't have to join my program for me to help you. So that is one of the biggest ones. You need to get that off your chest and talk someone through it. Number 5, you have to remind yourself, this is a phase, it's not forever. You are dealing with a lot of built up things that you've been hiding for so long, you've been numbing for so long. So you have to understand that these will pass. You are healing. You are learning as you go. You are learning to cope with your emotions now. You are learning new skills to become a better person. So keep reminding yourself, you are not going to be stuck in this forever. You just have to get through the storm. If you're struggling to do this on your own, struggling to get healthy, struggling to build a strong mind, struggling to deal with your emotions, I offer a one-on-one coaching program that walks you through step by step, and I guide you through. And you know what? Through sobriety, you are being tested to how strong you are, but you've already overcome addiction, so that speaks for itself. If you're interested in getting help and want one-on-one support, DM me start on Instagram. My username is joshmacaulay_. You can find it in the description of this video. And this is a reminder, if you are new to this page, my name is Josh Macaulay. I'm an online fitness and sober coach. So if you're struggling, I'm here to help. That is my username on Instagram. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, please support. I will continue to give out free content and help you guys one by one. Thank you guys.